Hey, Dad, what you working on?
1959 Skyliner Galaxy 500 Fairlane. And I don't know, Ford had a lot of names for this car, but it's a pretty cool car. Supposedly it's all original paint. It's got the 352 Thunderbird motor in it. The transmissions must have been rebuilt. I don't know if it's a C6 or what they were back in 1959. I'm not real good on what these cars are, and the family that's selling the car, they didn't give me much information on it. It is a factory AC car. The clutch is free and everything else. They don't have a belt on it. Power steering, it's got power brake, got the backwards opening hood. That's kind of cool. Really nice car. The paint's all original on this thing. It's got a few scrapes and scrapes. I'm bound to have that, being that old a vehicle. The seats and stuff was supposedly, what they told me was not original. They had them recovered. I don't know. I think they were two-tone back in the day, so that's a possibility, but I don't really know. I did look at some pictures on Google, and it did look like they had a two-tone design and everything else. All the chrome in the dash and everything else is really good shape. The AC project is underneath the dash. All the gauges work and everything else. We did a cold start earlier and it ran really well. And the retractable, of course, back here. We're going to do a video of it actually closing here in a little bit. And tail lights are in good shape. The bumpers are in good shape. But there's your Fairlane 500. And then I came over here and I looked again. I go, Galaxy. And I thought, what the heck is that? And now it's also a Skyliner, which means the retractable comes up and shuts down here. It's got the little air conditioning badges. That's pretty cool. You don't see that on a lot of cars anymore. It's just a cool little trinket. But I don't know what else to say about this thing. Let's take this thing for a spin. What do you think?
Yeah, let's go.
I like how it cruises, really smooth.
Yeah.
Shifts good. They said the transmission was rebuilt, so
Really smooth.
it is. Floats down the highway. These old cars were heavy, and the tires were big. Everything rode nice. They don't make a car like this anymore.
No, not even close.
352. It's an old FE engine, so it's got plenty of power, and it runs and drives nice. That's the thing. And it doesn't pull all around. The brakes work good. I had to have the top down. I just thought it looked cool with the top down and everything else. It still looks pretty good though. I like how that top comes up. That's pretty neat.
Yeah. Well, it's got like 3 different brands on it, doesn't it? Like 3 different
It's a
titles.
Galaxy,
Yeah.
Fairlane 500, and then Skyliner. So Ford just thought they'd call it. In 59, I heard they called them all that. So I really don't know what exactly the proper name for it is. Somebody on Bring a Trailer, I guarantee, will let me know what it is. The experts are there. That's the nice thing about Bring a Trailer. There's a lot of experts out there that know a lot about these cars that we don't know a lot about. This is a little before my time. My dad could have told me a lot more about this kind of stuff, but he's no longer with us. But these guys are not that many around anymore. And just like I say, it runs good. Horn works good. The radio works good. Make a nice driver for somebody just back and forth to a car show or coffee or even a parade or whatever they wanted to do with it. And it runs nice. That's 55 miles an hour down the highway. It's not real noisy and stuff. I thought it'd be a lot more noisy and stuff. I've rode cars with a top on them and it's noisier than this.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Nice day for a drive and everything.
Oh yeah. Doesn't get much better than this.
Well, this thing rides.
Oh, smooth.
It is. It's neat. The undercoat on this thing, I bet there's probably 40, 50 pounds of undercoat under there. And it didn't, when I got underneath the camera and stuff, it didn't have any, I didn't see any rust at all. And these cars were kind of a common, I know the regular one, maybe not so much the retractables, always were kind of rusty. They had a lot of rust problems. And this thing here, I didn't see any rust underneath of it. So it's pretty solid in that aspect. The floors look solid. It's fairly clean underneath. The power steering looks like it leaks a little bit of fluid, but nothing major. Most of them power assists did. You could go through them and rebuild them and 2 days later, they're dripping drips again. That is just the nature of the beast with them. The tires are up in good shape. They're good tread and everything on them. I don't think they're that old. Oil change was just done on it when they got the car. New gas tank in it, I noticed. I got some paperwork and stuff we're going to do some photos of. And then they got this book that it's all about the retractable part. And it's a whole book of everything about the car. So that goes with the car when you buy it. And I'll take some pictures of all that. There is some documentation I noticed that was in the glove box and stuff like that. So we'll take pictures of that. I think the new guy will be the third owner. I think it's selling out of the second owner is the title. It's a Colorado title. So it'll be selling out of that into the next owner. So it'll be a third owner car. But I think the first owner owned it for quite some time. Then the second owner got it and then but moved to Torrington the last time I knew. And Doug's the one that found it, and they ended up wanting to sell it, so here it is on the auction block. So somebody's going to, I think, get a pretty nice little car. It needs some TLC here and there. Original paint, they only put, that paint job's the first and only, they're only original. You don't get, and that's kind of neat. It's got the original paint on it, and it's kind of a unique color. I don't know the exact name of it. I was going to look at my old paint books and see if I could get a name for the color. It's kind of a cool color, and the top's that I don't know, a Wilmington white, I think, is what the top is. But it handles really good and everything. You like it?
Oh, I like it. It's pretty nice.
Yeah. Temperature gauge works, gas gauge works. It's like I said, it had a brand new gas tank in it. Brand new gas, at least. It hasn't been sitting around with a bunch of bad gas.
Right.
You can tell it's got a lot of power. That old 352 pulls pretty good.
Yeah, it's not a slouch.
Yeah.
It pulls its weight well.
Yeah, we sold that blue and white one. It had the Laker pipes and everything on it. That'd be cool on this one. Put some Laker pipes and stuff on it. Give it a little more vintage look.
Yeah.
But it's quiet.
It is.
They don't rattle and everything else. Neat car. I don't know what else to say about it, but like and subscribe, and we'll see you at the auction.